Mercedes Smith. Today we're going to be demonstrating how to plant cucumber or vegetable seeds in general. I have my mom as a student today and my stepdad behind the camera. So we'll go ahead and get started. First you have to get all your supplies ready. So you have to have a seeding tray. Your seeding tray is a solid bottom. It just has a few little tiny holes poked out of the bottom for drainage. You'll need some loosely, we have Carolina's Choice tobacco mix. It's just more of a fine textured soil for your seedlings. You'll need something to tag your plants with. We use popsicle sticks. It's just a cheaper method of tagging. Of course, you'll need your seed packets and water to moisten your soil, and then you'll also need a pen or a pencil to create your ditch in your soil. Today I'm demonstrating with the, I'm going to tell you how to do it first, then I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you'll get to do it yourself. So first you're going to prepare your seedling tray with a moistened soil, the fine textured soil. The Carolina's Choice tobacco mix works well for us. After you've prepared your soil, you're going to cover the bottom of the tray about a ½ inch deep. Cover the bottom of your seedling tray with soil. After you've done that, you're going to label your tags. So you'll label those, and you want to make sure that you label them exactly with what the package says. This past year when I was teaching, I had students that just labeled, we had some different varieties of cucumbers and they labeled them just cucumber. So I had no idea which one was which. So you want to make sure you label them with exactly what's written on the package, even the fine print below it. After you've labeled your tags, you're going to use your pencil or pen to create a ditch in the soil. I call it a ditch just because it looks like one. But you're basically just going to wiggle your pencil in the dirt so that it creates like a little trench, and that's where your seed will eventually go. After you've created your ditch, you're going to open your seed packets and gently shake them along in that ditch area. You want to make sure you give them plenty of room so that when they sprout, they have room to grow. After you've done that, you're going to take each side that you've kind of burrowed down in the soil. You're going to take each side of the ditch and cover up your seeds with just a little bit of soil over the top of them. You don't want to cover it too much, or your seeds, your seedlings won't have room or enough power to fight through that packed soil. After you've covered them with soil, you're going to go over the top and water them again. Even though your soil is already moist, you want to go ahead and put a little bit of water over the top of them so they have plenty of water to grow. And then once you've watered them, you want to take them to a place that either, if you don't have a greenhouse, you want to put them in a window where it gets a lot of sunlight. And then if you do have a greenhouse, obviously put them in the greenhouse where it'll get ample amount of sun. After you've done that, you want to make sure and check your plants to see that they are growing, and water them daily. You want to keep the soil so that it's moist and you don't, your seeds don't dry out. After you've done that, you will check them ever so often. Once they get to about 1 inch to 2 inches, you want to go ahead and transplant those. So just loosen the soil, pull them out of your seedling tray, and get them into a larger container so they have room for those roots to continue to grow and your plant to flourish. Okay, so now we'll get into the demonstration part. So first you're going to moisten your soil. So there's my soil in my bucket. And mix in that water so that it gets throughout the soil. After you've done that, you can pour your soil about, remember to just cover the bottom of the seedling tray, about a ½ inch deep. want to start out with kind of a flat surface. And once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and label our tags. So we have a cucumber muncher. So we'll label them cucumber muncher. And stick it in each side of your tray so that it stands up and everybody can see it, so that when you transplant them, you can copy these exactly and put them into a larger container and tag those. After you've tagged your plants, you're going to take a pen or a pencil and create you can come a little closer. Create a little ditch with your pen or pencil. Once you've got your ditch made, you're going to open your seed packet. I always try to tear it to where that label is still there, and then I put my label on this side. You're going to open it so that it kind of creates a little cup. And then slowly tap the side so that each little seedling comes out. And that's all of those. And then after your seeds are in there, I'm going to spread mine out a little bit. You're going to take each side and cover over the top so that they're all covered with soil. And then after you've done that, you're going to water them in. Just going to water this side. That jug is a little messed up. And then after that, you're going to take them to a place that it's nice and sunny. We don't have a greenhouse here, so obviously we're going to go to a window or just a place outside that gets quite a bit of sun, and place those there, and then check them, water them daily and check their growth. Once they're about 1 to 2 inches tall, we're going to transplant them into a 6-pack or a 4-pack or a 3-pack or whatever, just a larger container in general, or some people prefer just the single 2-inch or 4-inch pots. Either one will work just fine. This you're going to have to transplant again. You're still going to have to transplant again in this, just not as often. So now I'm going to give y'all each materials and I'll let Mom do it, demonstrate, or go ahead and demonstrate how to plant your seedlings. First, what comes first?
The soil. I prepare my tray, and then I put the soil in, approximately a 1/2 inch deep, and I kind of flatten it out.
Okay. And then what should the soil be? Should it be dry or moist?
Moist.
Okay. What do you use to create the ditch in the soil?
Like a pen or pencil.
Okay. And what is your last step?
To take it to a sunny spot.
Yes.
For a greenhouse.
Go ahead and get your materials, there's a pen, and plant your seedlings.
I'm going to make my tag, cucumber muncher. Put it on the side there. And, oops, I forgot to make my little trench. On my packet, stick it in there.
I think your packet had more than mine did in it.
Look a lot up on my too. And then I'm going to cover them back up lightly. And I'm going to moisten take them to either a greenhouse or a sunny spot by a window.
And then what's the last thing we have to do after we get them in a sunny spot?
After they get an inch to an inch and a half, 2 inches tall, I'm going to transplant them into a bigger pot.
So that is how you plant seedlings, and we will eventually take our little seedlings and transplant them and hopefully get to can a couple of cucumbers later on. Thank you.